This is the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and you're listening to Combat Insiders.
Hey, fight fans, welcome back, Combat Insiders. We got a special treat for you, and no, it's not Christmas yet, but that is the Iceman Chuck Liddell sitting right over here via Skype. He's got a big fight in, I guess, less than 24 hours now with Tito Ortiz. Chuck, thanks for coming on, man. First off, I know it's last minute, man. I know you're probably super busy. You know, being this close to the fight, it's been so long. How are you feeling right now?
I'm excited, man. You got people that understand. I love fighting. I love my job. I do this. You know, it's that old thing with Tito. They say, "Oh, Chuck needs the money. That's why he's coming. He's fighting me." It's because you think about it through your brain, not mine. He fights for money and fame.
Yeah.
I mean, I always fought because I love fighting. I don't mind getting the money. I don't mind getting the fame. But I fought for money. I didn't fight for money. I fought for the fight. I love the fight. I love being in the ring. I love what I do. So I'm excited to be finally back in the ring fighting again.
So the real question is you've already faced Tito twice in the past, both by knockout. How did this come about as you fighting him a third time?
Well, I think it's because I think he has nightmares about me beating him, and you know he thought he saw me out, and he thought, oh, he must be old and decrepit, and he's old enough I can actually beat. He said it at the beginning. He's like, yeah, Chuck's slow and old, and I'm going to beat him. I can beat him now. And I'm like, really? That's what you're trying to sell? Come on, man. But he's going to find out real quick how old and slow I am on Saturday night.
Your training videos, you don't look old and slow. You look crisp.
And you haven't seen anything. I didn't want to scare him away from fighting me. Yeah. I didn't want him to come up with some magic injury, so we wouldn't show up. So I didn't want to show anything too good.
Are you finally? I guess will you be glad to kind of close this chapter with Tito? Because I've heard a couple of interviews you've done, and I know you've said that you were ready for this to kind of be over months ago. Are you going to be happy to kind of close this chapter with Tito?
Yes, I'm going to be very happy to close this chapter. I do not want to deal with this guy ever again. It's over after this. Me and him are done.
Is it personal between you and him? Does it go beyond business with Tito?
Oh yeah, I don't like the guy. I mean, he's a real ass. I don't like the guy.
Wow, man. Yeah, so I guess after this, we heard the rumor, but I want to hear it from the man himself. After you get done with Tito, tomorrow night, what's next for you, Chuck?
Well, as long as I perform the way I expect myself to tomorrow night, I'll be looking for another fight. Not sure. It depends on how this fight goes, how it sells, how a lot of different factors on where I go to fight and what I'm going to do. But I will definitely be looking for another fight.
I heard the rumor mill is saying the next for you should be you and Rampage Jackson. Is that something you'd be willing to explore if everything's correct?
Oh, it's definitely I'm willing to explore that. There's a lot of guys. There's Vitor wants to fight again. Rampage, Vanderlei. There's quite a few guys that would be. Sonnen's been running his mouth too. So yeah, there's quite a few guys candidates out there for fighting.
I think this is what happens when you're one of the best to ever do it, and people start seeing a chance like, "Ooh, he's back." You're gonna have people headhunting you, but you're okay with that, it seems.
Oh, I'm okay with that for sure. I'd love to get back in there with any of those guys.
What's your prediction for tomorrow night, Chuck?
I'm planning on knocking him out. I'm hoping first round, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to force it, but I'm just going to throw my hands, and sooner or later he's going down.
I guess you kind of touched on it, Chuck, but I guess you said you enjoy fighting and it's not for the money, but I guess why now in particular? Because we heard that you had thought about it, and I guess something happened. I think you said it was like some tweets or something, or you had overheard Tito saying something, and that really, I guess, kind of got the juice flowing to really come back. Was it Tito in particular that really made you want to come back into fighting, or was it you knew you were going to come back regardless of who it was?
No, actually, I started talking to other organizations about fight. I decided to fight again. I started getting back in shape, see if I could do it.
Yeah.
and I want to fight. It was more people saying me seeing people say that I couldn't do it. That, oh, he's too old. He can't do this. He can't do that. Don't tell me I can't do something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to make me want to try it even harder. Try even harder to do it. You know, don't try to tell me I can't do something. I'm going to prove to you that I can. So I was looking for other organizations. We just kind of fell into the Tito thing. And Golden Boy, they brought the Golden Boy thing to me, Tito in his camp, and the Golden Boy got Oscar brought the idea of us doing a boxing style promotion, and that seemed like an interesting way to do it. And we have a big upside if this does well. So we hopefully tomorrow night we'll get everyone to watch it on pay-per-view, and we'll have a very successful show, and we'll move forward and do it again.
We'll definitely be watching it. Now, you kind of touched on it. Now that you're here, camp's done, you're in shape, look great. How did it feel getting back into fighting shape? Was it just like, old Chuck, I'm right back into it, and here we are, like no complications? I mean, going by your videos, you look easy. I took it real slow. I mean, went over a long period of time, got ready, got prepared, did everything the right way. Changed my diet, my lifestyle, everything. I've been basically in a training camp for the last year. So, just making good decisions, better life decisions, and just everything in general. Just doing everything right.
When you did the stare down today at the ceremonial weigh-ins, and you looked into Tito, did you see anything? Maybe any kind of giveaways? You think he's scared?
Yeah, he started getting nervous. He started getting that clenched jaw, like he's already pumped up. In the back, he was shadow boxing while we were waiting to go on. I'm like, what is he doing? This is for show. We're gonna go get face off for show in a minute, and he's got to get fired up for that. How do you got to get fired up for a stare down? I mean, I think just come on, man. It's a show.
I did see there was a couple words exchanged. Is that anything you could share?
Oh, he was just telling me, it's different this time. I'm going to knock you out. He running it, yap. I mean, it's
all the normal.
Wah. He's just a big mouth talking. Stupid.
Well, I'll tell you.
Someone posted on Facebook the other day. He did an interview in there.
Yeah.
The statement he made was, it's been 12 years, so I'm big, I'm faster, I'm stronger, and I'm younger. Like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, it's been 12 years and you're faster, stronger, and younger?
Well, unfortunately, and I'm not trying to badmouth the guy, but unfortunately his press conferences and his talking hasn't been this strong suit. So, I'm not trying to bash the guy.
Well, I know, honestly, like, I would never come out and do that to somebody. I feel bad for him, kind of. I even feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Which I don't like him. But he has the nerve to go out there and say, I can't put a sentence together. And I got the interviews that, Chuck, he can't even put a sentence together. I mean, if you're going to make that statement, you should not screw up the words right directly following it, for sure.
You sound all right on our end, Chuck. You're this interview's going as good as we could have possibly asked for. Okay.
Check out the pay-per-view and check out my boy at Jab Apparel.
Thanks, Chuck.
Sorry, guys. I'll give you some time after we're done. I'll come back and talk to you a little longer interview.
Thank you, Chuck. Guys, Chuck Liddell. We're getting out of here. Combat Insiders.